Well, oh my God, it's nice to be back. Sorry about the lighting and everything, but I am on my phone. I've got to charge my tablet up. I was just playing some music on it and forgot to charge it up. So I thought I'd go on my craft room and sporting a rose today. Feeling very goddess energy like today. Gonna let some people come in, let you know where I've been. Hi, Colin. God, has it been a week already? I'm like, oh, God, it felt like forever. And I wasn't sure if it was today or tomorrow, but something just thought go and check, and I checked and it was like, oh my God, I'm allowed back on. I've been banned. I've been banned for, I'll tell you why, it's quite funny. As we know, they've done this to a lot of people. Hi, Lois. Yes, I am. I've got a bit of a beehive. Well, it looks like a beehive going on. I just threw it up. Belinda. Yeah, nice to see you back. Thank you, Shel. Yeah, it's been Michael, sorry, it's been yeah, it's nice to be back. I just wanted to say to everybody, I'm just excited to be back and do some chats again and see what's going on, what I've been observing even. Not that I've been watching that much. It's been quite a nice break, really. So in a way, it's a bit of a divine intervention that I actually got banned for a week. Hi JP, I missed you all too. I just want to say thank you to all of you. I couldn't get in contact because I couldn't get on the community page or anything. I could answer on anything that you'd written. I couldn't post on my community page. So when I was doing the Love You February, I couldn't post it. I thought, oh, it doesn't matter, I can post on my community page, but it didn't. So I was like, oh, okay. Hope people have kept up with it. I did do my nails, even though it's for one of my, Love You area, because you've got to treat yourself, folks. And we are in the month of my birthday, Valentine's Day on Sunday, that I totally forgot about. And yeah, a good month basically. We all missed you, darling. I've missed everyone. Colin, JP, Lois, Laurie, Michael, Belinda, anyone who's there watching, Welsh Babe, Michelle, hair is too cute, feeling Vida. Yes, I was feeling very, I don't know, yeah, lovey-dovey, sort of goddessy, sort of flower essence-y sort of type thing today. And I just threw it up and thought, oh yeah, it's a little clip that I had here. And I thought, I'm going to put it in my hair. But yeah, I'm just glad to be back. So I thought I'd come and tell you what happened. And if I'm not doing stuff tonight, I may come on tonight for a longer chat. So basically, the other week was about to post, I think, for Love You, Emmy, and it wouldn't go through. And then my son said, you've had a strike. And I was like, what? And then when I found out what it was for, I basically couldn't stop laughing. If any of you can guess, if you didn't know, if you've not seen what I've been saying, when I did comment on my other comment section, which I could do, which a lot of other people have been took off for this, and that's why a lot of people have gone to new YouTube, is it? And they've gone on to Telegraph, and they've gone on to, I don't know where all the other sites that people go. Yeah, thank you. Is guess a certain letter of the alphabet was said in a title, and they said it was not good. It was violating guidelines, and I was like, you're violating my guidelines. I got back to YouTube, said, you're violating my guidelines of free speech. Wouldn't mind, it wasn't a recent video, but we know what YouTube are doing. We know, yeah, Rumble as well. Yeah, loads of people own them. I haven't gone to them different places yet. I don't need to yet. But as we all know, when you talk about a certain something, they want to take you down. Oh my God, you can use code, it's cool. Yeah, exactly. So because it had a bit of a chat about Mr. T, Mr. Toast, and a certain letter in the alphabet, even the slogan, it was took down. I was just like, absolutely ridiculous. So they were like 7-day ban, and I was like, right, okay, that doesn't bother me. I'll miss you all, chatting to you all, but keeping on with the things that I want to bring into my own life, and I keep my frequencies up anyway, you know what I mean, when I'm on my own anyway, so that was fine. And I just had a lot of creativity coming in as usual, so that was fine. I haven't actually been watching anything to do with Mr. T at the minute or the other stuff, just because to me it's all divinely happening whether people see it or not. I do see a lot of people whinging about certain things of like, oh, it didn't happen like this, it didn't happen, it's not meant to, you know. It will happen how it's meant to happen. So I don't really go with all that. It's just like, well, if people really do the decoding properly, they would understand. And also, it came to my attention as well that there are people that seem to think that, I'll show you, that this is the same thing when it's not. I think it's because a male I spoke to a while back, a few years ago, hi Susie Q, also thought that this was part of what's going on now. And I know, hi Gavin Giant, I actually know that this was a thing, but this isn't the same thing. Now, you see this? You see that? That is not a part of this. Hang on. I probably spell it wrong now. Right, I've totally spelt this wrong, but you'll know what I'm saying. That letter there is not a part of this. Anonymous is not a part of number 17. That's something totally different. I think that's what a lot of people get confused with, because the news say this and they don't actually say the other thing. The news say this a lot, but that actually and that is not this. It's two totally different things. Just throwing that out for there for people that may be a little bit confused if you've actually come into that arena of it all. Not that it really matters, because, you know, I've come away from that a little bit, not because I don't believe it, just because I know it's happening and I don't need to freak out about everything that people think is not happening. But I just wanted to put that out there. Exactly right, girl. Thank you, Two on Earth. The people who know that, the people who've done a lot of research, that is not a part of that letter, that alliance. It's just something that went out ages ago, and that's why a lot of people get confused with it. So just to say, yes, thank you, Organic Intelligence 313. Totally anonymous isn't part of something. No, it's not. So that's why a lot of people get confused, because yeah, there's been loads of channels that, you know, it's not the same thing. But all will be seeing the light of day, and that's fine. You know, all will be seeing the light of day with a lot of things going on in the world right now. The funniest thing I saw this week, and the funniest thing that I got frustrated with this week that I saw, was, I got quite mad about it, and I'm going to say it now, but it was, yeah, that's what I mean, two on Earth, but a lot of people don't know that, is this week, I went to Morrison's, and people are masked up, and I've been masked up since this began. And I went in and I'm doing my thing. It's quite quiet, actually. It was quite nice this week. And I'm sorry about the lighting and everything here, but I'm not in, I'm on my phone. And I'm stood at the till. Fair enough, this woman's wiping down the till, and I'm like, right. And then, guess what she did? Hi, Mark. Hi, everybody. Guess what she did? She got a toothbrush out. She got a toothbrush out and started cleaning the till with God knows what and a toothbrush. And I was like, what? Are people paranoid? There's a lot of paranoia going on. I've seen that going on in all different realms. But she had the toothbrush. And I was like, but that isn't the thing that annoyed me. That was just like, oh, dearie me. A lot of people are getting paranoid about a lot of things. But it wasn't that. It was... And this really annoyed me, because I just thought, you know, how many times can you say something to somebody and they don't take it in, but then again, they're not going to because they watch certain things. Is my mum. She texted me yesterday, because she watches the news and believes everything they say. Well, on Thursday, I'm going for my Oxford. And I thought, I went, right, I said, fair enough, Mum. I said, fair enough. I said, right, I can't speak to you now at the minute. You've annoyed me. I said, okay. You're not going to look into it? No, right. But she said she doesn't really know why she's having it. I went, okay. I was like, can you not just wait a few months, you know, because you've had a letter from the doctor? No, you don't need to go for it. Can you just wait and see what happens? So now she's umming and ahhing. I said, if you're umming and ahhing about something and you're not quite sure, that means you're not quite sure within your something to know I'd wait a little bit longer. So that annoyed me this week. Thank you. I didn't see the Super Bowl, but I do know that media took it down a bit when everybody booed Mr. B. I've not been watching a lot, I've just been laughing. Where have you been? Well, where I've been is I got banned for a week because the letter in the alphabet was in my title weeks ago. So they said it was violating the guidelines. So I had to laugh. I was like, oh my God. Those who were coming against me saying, sure, she hadn't got taken down because she was talking about that word. They were taking all the big ones down first, as we know. Like I said, a lot of people are on the other platforms, and there's many different platforms, but yeah. I've shown them, JP, I've sent all the videos, and I've said, you know, you don't know what's going on or what's going to go on in a few weeks or months after that, you know what I mean? So, but this is what we say to people. Everyone has a choice, and everyone has a choice in everything going on right now. And that is a lot to do with what's going on with people's states of consciousness as well. Everyone has a choice to do right. Everyone has a choice to take their own path, their own responsibility, and their own, I don't know, well, basically choices of what they want to do. And it is hard to see, but yeah, Janine, same happened to my parents. I know, but they'll say they're not sure why. My sister's told her as well, but it's like, well, what do you say? Yeah, the Super Bowl always is. If people don't know, maybe they've got into it. It's always been like that. Madonna, Beyonce, they're all full of it. But apparently, there was a picture of a video or whatever of Mr. B put up on the screen, and it got booed, but the media made sure they cut it. That's all coming. Isn't today the day of the starting of the impeachment, which a lot of people don't understand? 33 in the House, nice to see there. That you can't impeach civilians, so you can only impeach a president. So that's interesting, isn't it? Just putting that thought out there. Just putting it out there. I'll pray for her that she. I know. Well, I told her, my sister's told her, but this is where this is a war. This is what people got to remember. You know, and people are confused because of stuff that's going on. Like I said, there's entity attachments everywhere at the minute because it's full in swing of, you know, what's out there, what's in the ethers, what people are thinking, it's full on. Seen it. Like I said the other week, people talk about it everywhere. Full on, bang on, archonic, you know. Blah, blah, blah. Sending love beyond bizarre and tall. Yeah, hi Maggie Ray. Yeah, it is a joke. The Super Bowl was a shit show from the beginning. I'm not surprised, Gavin Giant. Like I said, I've not really watched anything. What I've been doing is I've been watching a lot of upbeat people. A few new ones that just came into my stream. That was really nice, but that's more on stuff that I'm looking into and working towards. And what's the word like? I don't know what the right word is, like. Yeah, the stuff. Well, really, the stuff I'm focusing on for my future and stuff. But yeah, I've been watching some really good people with a positive attitude. I've been doing stuff in my craft room. Have I got anything to show you? I don't know. Oh, my painting, which I've got to spray when I come off here. Where is it? I finished my painting. So and this was a commission, and a lady sent me the picture and I had to change it and everything. But yeah, it was a commission, She told me what she wanted and everything, and I've just got to spray it now, but I absolutely love it. I wish it was mine, but it's not mine. I painted it, but it's beautiful, and this is what she wanted, so probably not picking up the colours on here because it's not, like I said, it's not really picking up the colours properly on here, but I got that done, and so let me move that out of the way. I've got to spray that. Oh, just trying to think what else was there. Oh yeah, the halftime show was very sick. Yeah, it always is. Always is. I haven't been watching it. No, I've not been watching any news at all. Because you know, just out there, don't they? It's so lovely. Lots of energy's coming through. I'm just glad you're all in chat, and you know, it's just I knew you'd all be there. It's lovely. I'm just trying to think what I. Oh yeah, I've got something to show you. Something really cute, and I'd rather show you in the daylight. Where is it? Oh. Let me see. Wow, what's going on there? Hang on. Oh yeah, yes. So, come to show you. It's so cute. Now, when I was in Morrison's with the woman scrubbing the bloody till with a toothbrush, I saw these succulents. I love succulents. And I was like, oh my God. I needed to get a grey one. There was a grey one, but yin and yang, I've called them. Yin and yang. The lighter side of us and the dark side of us. We have both, but we are trying to, you know, balance our realms of consciousness. That's what it's all about. So they're so cute because they actually do this. Got their own little... got their own little plant pot. I was like, oh my God, yin and yang. That's what they're called, yin and yang. How cute are they? I couldn't resist. I could not resist. I could not resist. I was like, oh my God. Oh, have you got yours, Welsh babe? Good. I'll show you some. I'm gonna put them behind me. I mean, that's very relevant for what's going on today. What's going on today with all the energies, you know, flying about, archonic energy, negative energy, all that sort of stuff going on. Yeah, they're so cute, aren't they? It looks like a toilet. Yeah, so just let me read my notes. What I've been... Oh yeah, I was actually grateful for the week off. That's what I wanted to say. Thank you, Lois. I was actually grateful for the week off because it just gave me a chance to recharge, you know, and not look at a lot, but recharge. Come back to self again. Oh yeah, I was just saying about the toothbrush thing. I've been observing energy everywhere, within and without. Like I said, I've been watching beautiful, inspiring people. Thank you, Lois, for putting my link to my creative page where there's jewellery and all sorts going on. The stuff I'm creating, new stuff that'll be coming up for spring, summer. They're gonna be beautiful. I've got plans and projects that I'll keep to myself for now. But I've been watching beautiful, inspiring people, and then a few new people popped up, and I was like, oh God, you know, it's inspiring, so beautiful. You want to take that inspiration, you know, to better yourself every day. The sky yesterday was absolutely gorgeous. Now, the sky's not gone nice now, but it was lovely before, blue skies. I know it's cold in the UK, it's been having bits of snow, but last night, when the sun moves round and it was in my bedroom window, I always try and get the last of it. It was beautiful. It hits the house and it's so warm, and it was pink and purple. The sky was pink and purple, and I was like, oh my God. It was, and I just watched the colour because colour's very important. It's, you know, it soothes, it heals. But yeah, and then as I was watching that, I was noticed the family across the road from me, the Christian family, they're lovely, But I noticed when the dad came home, he went in and he met his kids, and they've got 3 young kids. But what was beautiful, because I look for the silver lining in everything every day, was I just thought, oh, you could see them through the window, but the fact that they've still got like fairy lights. I mean, I've got my fairy lights. I brought them in here now. They're here, but I don't think they'll show. They've got fairy lights. No, it's not showing because it's not dark. The fairy lights in the window, draped across the window. And I just thought it's really cute with the 3 children that, you know, when you look around, you can see people are doing things, you know, to keep the spirits up and keep the family, you know, kids in a good vibration, which is what everyone should be doing. So it's beautiful. I love your beautiful soul. Enjoy all your live streams. Thank you, Mark. It means a lot. Not everyone resonates with everything I put out, but that's fine. Not everyone's meant to. I just resonate with the people that resonate. Obviously, you know, we all find where we're meant to be. But I just thought that was very beautiful when I saw that family, and I was like, that's really cute. You know, keeping the spirits up. Also, I'm sort of trying to track as well my self-development, which we all should be doing, because basically why you're here on earth, it's all about self-development, really. Hi, Julie. Hi, everyone that's come in. So, you know, and that's what we're doing. You're just building yourself to be a better version of yourself, accepting everything about yourself and moving forward and expanding and growing. Otherwise, you're not going anywhere. Yeah, love thyself. That's why I did love you, Ellie, but it didn't happen because I got banned for a week. But I mean, I was still doing it. That's why I've got a flower in today. And basically that's what we're here to do. We're not here to listen to negativity, negative thoughts, feeding into that and letting it come into our systems, because it doesn't do you any good. You just got to move from it and push forward and know who you are and bring all the beauty and the positivity into your vessel and then into your surroundings around you. Works both ways. And, you know, just work around these energies that come in from many different places. And yeah, I love you all. Thanks for your continued support. We love you all too. And, you know, this is what I come on for, really, to say hi to everyone. If I'm free tonight, I'll be on tonight, mate. If I'm not, it'll be tomorrow. I'll let you all know, give you a heads up anyway. But I just love it. I love how everybody's positive in chat. I love all the support of all my, you know, all you that come in, because you're all doing it with everybody else. You know, you can't make everybody happy and you can't suit everybody, but I know everybody in chat is positive. You know, I saw a few things lately where people, they go around moaning about other people's live chats, and I was watching a woman the other day that it just popped up. It was someone on Etsy who had an Etsy business, and she was just saying how she started it, and obviously she's got bigger and bigger, and it was handmade things and this, that, and the other. And it was just funny how the interviewer interviewed her and said, so how do you get past all the negativity? She went, I just don't bother. She said, because she's had naysayers going at her. She's had people saying that she doesn't make her own stuff. It sounds familiar. And all this sort of stuff, because you will always get people that do that. And if they believe in what others are saying, then they say it. And that's how it is. And it was, and the woman was so inspiring. She said, you know, by the time they've said something else, I've moved on with my other thing and my next thing, and the thing where she just grows and grows and grows, and she was expanding and expanding and expanding. And I believe people don't like it when other people are expanding. So it was, yeah, it was just nice to see all these different stories of people talking about how they deal with it. They just don't really focus on it. So, because she'll be at a place where she's, you know, successful in whatever she does, and that's with the intent of why you're doing it, by the way. Not really the success, but why. And like I've said before, when these other people will be standing still. So, So, Mark in the chat, is that Mark? That's not Mark. Mark off. It's not Mark Atwood, is it? I don't know why I just said that. There's many Marks. Oh, thank you, Susie Q. And also, Rob, who's not in chat right now, I don't think he is, moderator, was on the lovely Red Pill Film chat the other day with, I can't remember what the other guy was called. I don't know if it was Steve, might have got that wrong. I know that 007 was on there, so that was good to see. It was funny to see because, you know, used to do a lot of chats with Double O. But it was nice to see Rob in real life, because obviously some of you I can't see. I can only see avatars or names. So that was quite nice. I think they were doing a chat on UFOs, and I think I came in at the end saying hi. Thank you, Organic. So yeah, so like I said, I've just been chilling out, learning more about energies and where certain energies come from, and yeah, it did look like a wizard in a good way. You know, and what's going on now with all this chaotic energy and the chaotic energy that's within people. You know, and that's why I've always said to people, you need to keep calm, keep your mental realms in check, because there's a lot of stuff going down and a lot of you know, things going about, and you know, the whole like censoring on YouTube, as we know, and it's not just on YouTube because it's everywhere. You know, it's Facebook, it's everywhere. You know, if you're talking about certain things, and there's many different things they don't want you to talk about. It's not just one thing. So like I said, that's why I got pulled down, because there was a certain letter in the title and a certain name in the title of the certain letter in the alphabet, and the actual war cry, if you know what I'm talking about, the Kennedy Bell. And I just had to laugh. I was like, oh my God. Oh, what my God. And that just says something, doesn't it? They don't want you talking about it. That must mean you're on target. So, you know. Mm. Oh, thank you, Laurie. Thank you for being such a bright light. Well, I try, you know, because I was saying to someone today in chat, I said, you know, I said, you just put the light out the way you know how. The right people will resonate with me and my channel. Other people who don't resonate, that's fine, because they'll resonate somewhere else. Everyone's got the choice of where they want to go. And that's all I've ever done, basically, anyway, you know. And I know that, you know, it's funny because there's a lot of people out there that they think that people are always in a positive light. And if you come on YouTube and, you know, oh, how can you be so positive? I was just saying today, I have my down days, but I don't stay in them a lot. I don't have a lot of them because I choose to not be in the realms of destruction to myself. So it's easy. You just snap out of it. Like I've said before, when you look at the spiraling down and the spiraling up, where is this really coming from? You check, where is it really coming from? It doesn't come from others and stuff like that. It normally comes from yourself, of something you haven't looked at or need to look at again. Because I was saying to someone today, you know, if you, we can have dark nights of the soul and we can have shadow work, but it comes up quite a lot. And sometimes you think you got over it when you haven't. Can we email you for a reading? Or yes, you can. You can email me for that, Michelle. Yes, definitely. You, or if you're on if you've gone to my Insta page, you can also message me on there, because the readings I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be writing them out as well, because I do a bit of automatic writing with it also. I'm going to be testing that out, because I guess you have to start somewhere, and it's something that I want to bring in more and more to my life, because I've been doing it, not practicing it a lot, in and out of it for quite a few years. As you can see, I've got a lot of decks. I've always been into it because of the stuff that I've been into, but I've got quite a lot. So I am at some point this week, hopefully. It could be next week. I'm not going to say what day. I am going to do, only people who are interested, I'm going to do 30 minutes late. Hi, Carla. For the people who are interested, I'm going to be doing a tour on my tarot and oracle decks, because they are beautiful, and I just want to show you a new one I got, like, absolutely gorgeous. Bit of an early birthday present, because it is my birthday month this month, is ask, and it will ask, and it is given. These are beautiful. Oh my God, I'll just show you a snippet now, but the cards that I pulled out this morning were absolutely relevant for what's going on today, because these cards came out. Look how beautiful they are. You know how visually blah, blah, blah. I could eat them. So this one says, absolute well-being. This is a message to you all. Mods, can you please post it? Oh yeah, Lois will put my my stuff in for me. Are you on Instagram? Quite easy to go over there. Absolute well-being is the basis of my universe. These were for me, but I know this is going to resonate. Absolute well-being is my base of my universe. But on the back, they say, well-being is the base of all that is. It flows to you and through you. You only have to allow it, like the air you breathe. You only have to open, relax, and draw it into your being. And then the next one is, we'll find it in a minute. My attention to it invites it in. Well, it does. Always talking about this because people don't realise what you say and what you do and what you focus on comes in. So what you are is what you attract. So every thought that you give your attention to expands and becomes bigger, part of the vibrational mix. Whether it is a thought or something you want or thought of something you do not want. Your attention to it invites its essence of it into your experience. So this is why I've got to be careful. Thank you, Mark. Was that the mark or is it just a mark? Didn't even see if you said anything. Yeah, Soul Lotus Healing, it's got little lines in it as well. So if you're on Instagram, it's quite nice to go over there because then you can go and see what I'm doing if you're interested. If you're not, then you don't have to go over. And then the last one, this one was beautiful. This one is a message to everybody, right? Everybody in chat right now and anyone who comes over after. Only I know what is appropriate for me. Now, this is massive. When you remember that everyone who asks is given, then how wonderful and appropriate is it for you to make the choices for you? For the universe operates much more efficiently without a middleman interacting on your behalf. You always know in the moment what is best for you. Now, this is the biggest thing going. This is what I'm going to be talking about tonight. If I'm on tonight, or it'll be tomorrow. Tonight or tomorrow. We'll just take this with right now because this is what I've put out to the universe right now at this time. Just putting it out there. This is what I'm going to talk about. Most people do talk about this. You have to remember, it's you, know that thyself, that knows what's good for you, not anybody else. It's not anybody else's journey, it's your journey. So only you know what's good for you because we're all different and learn differently. And the amount of times I've said this and said it and said it, it doesn't matter if someone else is on something and because they perceive it a different way and it's not their way, you're wrong, or you're, you know, you can't come to something because it's not their way. That's not the truth. Your truth is your truth. It doesn't matter how you came through it, what books you read, if you read books, what you want, blah, 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 it doesn't really matter. You know what's best for you. No one is there to be the middleman to tell you what to do. Only you know, not even your family or your mum or your dad, you know, because you're you, of what you need to bring in, because only you know you, you know. Parents and some things want to do something or want to control you sometimes and think they're doing something for the best, even friends sometimes, because that's what they think's best for them, but it's not always best for you. Yeah, as long as you're not hurting anyone, exactly. But, you know, I see there's a lot of people that, you know, you see it outside, you know, because they did something, it's like in a job, if they've found a way of, I know people when I've worked at certain jobs and they've done something, it'd be like the same job, but they do it a different way of whatever, and they're like, well, you've got to do it this way and this way. Sometimes you might be like, yeah, but I find it easier and a little bit quicker or a bit more productive when I do this and this first. Maybe, you know, the way they organise it, there might be something where someone goes, well, actually, it works better when you do this bit first, you do that bit first. So they do it their own way. But people like to be like, no, do it my way because I like to be in control. It's like, yeah, but personally, for me, it works better when I do it my way. And the way will always be your way. You don't learn unless you do it your way. It doesn't matter if you make mistakes, we all do. It doesn't matter if you're wrong, we're not all right. But what's most important is that you do it your way because, yeah, parents, siblings, yeah, I have that. You know, people around me physically will say, oh, blah, 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 because that's what worked for me. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm not you. So it doesn't matter what you say. It ain't gonna go in because I don't learn that way. So you've got to do it your way. So that is a very important card for right now. You know, there is no wrong or right way. It's your way as long as you're not hurting others. So yeah, my dad says you learn new things. Not been on for a week, seems like forever. Is you're always going to be learning. You're always going to be, if you're expanding and you're growing, you'll always be learning. That's a fact, and that's what you'll always be doing. If you're not, you're stagnant and you're staying still. Waters don't move when they're stagnant, so it's pretty easy to understand in the realm that we're in. So yes, yeah, ignore the woulda, shoulda crowd. I know I do. I just think whatever it is that makes you happy. I've said this before. when people go on it, so it's a matrix, it's a computer game. Well, yeah, so look at it like I've said before. You go through your game, you're like, I'll take this, I'll take that tool. I don't need that tool now because you've moved up another level, so that doesn't work for me anymore, so I'll take this, this, and this. You know, like you're swiping like this. No, I don't need that. Yes, that tool will do for me. Maybe Lois and, let's say, organic. Maybe this tool would work for you, but it won't work for me. But it might work for you, but that's okay. As long as it's getting you to the point that you want to get to, which should be happiness, joy, all that sort of good stuff. And you know, not meaning that you don't get down and you don't get sad. Of course you will, but it's realizing not to stay in it, because, you know, things can get caught up in emotions, but you are allowed to feel those emotions, but you don't have to stay there. Yeah, he's good. He's not here at the minute. He'll be back in a bit. 3D realm is so emotional. It is, but we're here to feel the emotions, but you're learning how to not get caught up in your emotions. There's a difference with feeling it, because the feelings manifest anyway, but it's learning not to get caught up in them, and your thoughts as well, because some of your thoughts aren't even your own thoughts anyway. There's lots of iconic energy going about, and a lot of it isn't good, and at the minute it is rife. Like I said when I was talking about entity attachment the other week or whatever it was, that is going on at the minute. Yeah, exactly. Still waters have negative energies. Exactly. That's why I say stagnant. Stagnant doesn't flow. It doesn't move. It becomes poisonous. You drink stagnant water. It poisons your mind anyway. It would poison your mind. If you stay in your own stagnancy, don't even know if that's a word, you're going to poison your own mind. You want to be free flowing, moving your energies and moving through things. And the only way you do that is focusing on yourself, and knowing that whatever you're bringing forth of projects or businesses or whatever you want to bring to the world, that whatever it is, with full abundance, don't be in lack. It's that you're doing it with the question why. Why are you doing it? Because you love it and it's bringing good things to other people. It's not just for certain, you know, just for success. No, you've got to look at what it is, you know, why, the why behind it. Last time I saw Waxman must have been, yeah, he was in a few weeks ago. He's fine. He's still on the you know what and all that. But yeah, he's fine. Like I said, it was my dad who woke me up to that sort of stuff, even though that sort of stuff most people know about, but not actually how deep, but that's fine. So yeah, before I go, because like I said, I'll try and contact, how are you all in chat? I've not been on for weeks, so I don't know what's been going on. Have you been keeping calm? Love learning. You'd be surprised what each day. Do you know what, Julie? That is so true, because my fella always says to me, oh, I don't know how you have so much to talk about, you know, because I'm a chatterbox. I love chatting. It's one of my gifts. And I say, because I see a lot in every day. I see a lot in, I can look out the window, Lois, clouds. I can look out the window and be like, oh my God, the sky's so beautiful. Oh my God, like the snow's so beautiful. Oh my God, my crystals, the other day I put up on my Instagram, were shining the prisms on the wall, and I was like, oh my God, I was so excited about that. Even though some people might go, that's such a little thing. Yeah, it is, but there's beauty in all the little things in life. It's not about the big massive things, even though you can have them, but taking a look around at the little things. So every day to me is beautiful, and there's a guy hanging out of a window over there, out of a skylight window. I'm like, what are you doing? Popping out to say hello like a meerkat. Do you remember the meerkats? And that's what you've got to look at life like. It keeps you happy, especially in the times that are going on now. Good day, Linda. That's why it's important to meditate. Yes, and meditation, and I'm doing a lot of things with that, as some people know. Eating chocolate cake, yes, do whatever makes you happy. No one's here to tell you doing anything wrong. Hey, good to see you. Caught you by accident. I've only just come on. I've been off for a week. I got banned for talking about, well, for having something in my title, something in the alphabet. We all got kicked off Facebook by email account suspended. So yeah, oh, did you? Well, loads of people are getting kicked off everywhere, aren't they? It's bonkers. But you know, I believe it will come back, because people have got to see all this stuff, haven't they? I've been watching Rodriguez lately. Yeah, there's a lot of people that you'll come across that are opening minds, because there's new things to learn every day. If they are grey on there, I don't know, they must be, well, how do they catch humans with that money if they are not the money? Well, I don't know what's going on there. Rainbows are the light codes. Yes, they are. Oh, thank you, Kathy B. So, yeah, when you look at life through a different lens, which I always has looked at life through a different lens, and you see the beauty just in everything. Like this candle's been on since I got up this morning, but this candle I put on for my family that aren't here that are in the spirit realm, they're still here, but they're in the spirit realm. My guides, my whatever's malevolentness that's helping, everything, my faith, this candle's for all of that, gratitude. So I'd just like to say, yeah, I'd just like to say, where's it gone again? Over here, over here. This that I talk about all the time, and you can't do this if you're anyone who's in fear, you can't give gratitude if you're in fear, and that's a fact, because you can't give gratitude. Gratitude comes from love. Get yourself a gratitude diary. It's absolutely beautiful. There's so many things you can do to lift your spirits in what may seem like crazy times. Not crazy to me, but I'm writing gratitude and 3 things that'll sum up. See, I've wrote the gratitude this morning, and then later on I'll do 3 things that sum up today. And with this, remember what I said, these will be going up soon. Crystal wands, pencils. Use that energy to write down your beautiful gratitude. And that's why I said, come on before, and I was like, I'm absolutely sending a lot of gratitude to every single one of you that's in chat, because like I've said, you are all beautiful souls. Everybody is out there. We're all doing our own thing, our own way, but I just think you're an amazing chat. There's amazing chats all over, all over YouTube, but you're amazing. And we do need to connect and communicate, and that's why we do it. But like I said, people will find their own, places that they want to go and hang out, and that's beautiful. But I just think you're all amazing. Amazing. And people are just wanting to find people that keep people's spirits up. You mean you're not going to want to go over anywhere or switch the TV on and it's, the bloody news, or I don't know, people talking about things that are going to bring your vibrations down. That's just not where we're going, is it? The timeline that we're going on is helping others, service to others, looking at yourself while you're doing it, but service to others, bringing the positive vibes in, because we've had such a world where it's been negative and sensitized and trying to make everyone not care about everyone. And that negative energy is still about. It is absolutely rife at the minute. And, people don't want to listen to that. Where the world is going to, people are going to come away from that. So I believe, anything that's residing in that energy, it's not really going to do well. It's not really going to do well, because it's not good for people's mindsets. I'm just looking at our beautiful butterfly earrings. Butterfly earrings, because we're all transforming. Same to you, Dolly. Thank you. So, Eras. Yeah, but Danny, you've got to come away from that at some point. I don't really go on about it because it is happening. It's not good, but where the timeline that we're on, it's coming away from all of that, where we, thinking positively about that timeline of, yes, that's happened, but it's where the solutions are coming in now. Hi all, and yeah, have you been? I got banned for having a certain letter in my title of a certain thing that's with Mr. T. That's why I was laughing. Yeah, that's where I've been. So, no, I know you're not negative, Danny, but I mean, when I don't look too much about that, because I've gone through it. I know about that. I don't have to keep playing it, because it is being sorted. And this is why I say, where we're going now, a lot of people get addicted by it. I was watching a beautiful video the other day. It was so beautiful. I might share some tonight. A lot of people get addicted to the problems, and they like the problems because it seems they just know it. It's what's the right word? It's what's the right word? It's oh, what's the word? It's oh, the word's on the top of my tongue. It is I know you all know what I'm saying. Comfortable for them. It's comfortable, even though sometimes it's not nice, but we're not. Where we're going is the problems that we've had in the world. It's the solutions that we're bringing now, because there is going to be solutions. It's not about covering problems up. That means within you as well, but we're talking about, I'm sort of talking about the physical world at the minute, but it's all interlinked, because it's as so below, as within, so without. as the universe, so the soul, because we're all linked to all of it. We're not separate from any of it. There's a lot of people out there who seem to think we're separate from the actual physical world. But we know we manifest within and it comes out, and this is why the world is going through, basically, the great awakening of Dark Night of the Soul for the people who haven't woke up to certain stuff, and you can still go for it again. But that's okay. It's okay. Don't know. Yeah, it's familiar. That's the word I was looking for. It's familiar to people because a lot of people, we're not going back to the norm. It may look normal, but it's not. We're not. Change is here. It's here now. The timeline's been in for a long time. Change is here. A lot of people don't like change because they're in fear of change. I'm not in fear of change. Quite. I can just swim in there and swim in there. Like, okay, so we've got this now, right? Whatever. It's how you guide yourself around certain things. But a lot of people like to stay in the whole, like Coyote just said, familiarity, can't say, of that. And sometimes it's negative, but because it feels familiar. Yeah, exactly, Anna Marie. Yeah, familiar is comfortable. Yeah, because it's comfortable to them, and change is very traumatic or whatever. So even though sometimes it's not good, say energy, they will stay there because it's familiar. Well, the beautiful things come in unfamiliarity. What you feel may be scary are normally some of the best things. So, and sometimes you've got to see it as initiation, because I do a lot of things that have been going on, I just see as initiation at the end of the day. But yeah, a lot of people, like the whole thing that's going on with this and that, it's just fear. It's fear. Thank you. Of course, because I've got my flowers in today. Yeah, I've been rested, and I've been there's a lot of energy work I've been doing on certain stuff, and you'll soon be finding out what that is. And this, I don't know whenever it comes up. But yeah, anyway, just waffling on to myself. These beautiful stones I got. Stones, that's just because I put stones behind, not stones. Hang on a minute. I did say I'd just show a few of these cards. So, it's me, constant results. Yes, it does, because consistency is key. Like learning to understand the basics of mathematics and having the successful experience of understanding the results of their applications. Once you have a formula for understanding your world, that is always consistent. I'm always consistent with what I put out. If you're flip-flopping about, then you've got to be consistent, if you get what I'm saying. And that's how things manifest as well, with consistency of certain stuff. Let's open another one. Yeah, flowers over 5th February. Yeah, 5th February. Oh, I must be selfish enough to align with well-being. You have to be. Some people think you're selfish. Sometimes you have to be, because everybody wants a piece of you sometimes, and it's that's not the way. If you are not selfish enough to deliberately align with the energy of your source, because people don't want you to, you have nothing to give away. Some worry that if you take too much of the pie, others will be left with nothing. Oh my God, this is so true. This is what we were saying before. While in reality, the pie expands in proportion to the vibrational requests of all of you. That's talking about lack. When people talk about lack, like I said a few weeks ago, if you're a hairdresser, you might be like, I don't want to open a hairdresser business because there's one next door to me. It's like you're thinking in lack. There's pure abundance for everybody doing the same things, or whatever it is, in jobs, whatever it is. The vibrational, it expands again. You just get told to do that, and people go in fear. Or if they're next to each other, say it's a shop like that, they think they're in competition, and they're not, because that all comes from fear. If you're thinking, oh my God, I can't do this because this and this and this, there isn't enough because there's too many people doing that. No, that's just fear. That's just fear. I will never cease being or desiring. Exactly. And this one says, you will never cease to be. New desires will be constantly born within you. Oh, yes, because they flow. Source will never stop answering your desires, and your expansion is therefore eternal. And so you may begin to relax if in this moment there is something you desire that has not yet come into fruition. Bye, Gavin. Yeah, everyone has a special gift to give. They do. There's people, you know, some people think, oh, there's only certain people that can have certain gifts. No, you've all got them. Depends what you want to tap into. I love this as well. I won't put those unwanted ingredients into my pie. Why would you want to put unwanted ingredients, negativity, into your positive pie? No, you wouldn't. Imagine yourself as a chef in an extremely well-stocked kitchen where there are many ingredients that are not appropriate. You feel no discomfort about their existence. You simply utilize the ingredients that will enhance your creation. Yes. And you leave the ingredients that are not appropriate for your creation out of your pie. Because you watch what I just said in the beginning of this chat when I said, you know, you're in a game, you're pulling out, oh, you know, I've never been a game player, but you know, when I see my son doing it, when you get different things and different tools, like I said, and you're like, no, I want that one, I need that one. So that's the same in it. I've got ingredients, them ingredients I don't like, they're going to make my pie, personally, that I like, not taste very good. So I'll leave that out. Don't need them. But I'd like that, and that. So, yes, beautiful. Oh, I've made you hungry now, talking about pies. Exactly. So, yeah, I think that was it. Like I said, I may come on for a little chat tonight. And like I said, I'll just ask you again because I'm not yabbing on now. But yeah, so like I said, how are you all in chat? How have you been this week? I don't know what day we're on. Are we on Thursday or when? What day is it? Is it Thursday or is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday, isn't it? Is it Wednesday? Because I missed a day out again this week. Is it Wednesday? Is it Thursday? I can't see. Oh, it's Wednesday. Oh, yes, it's Wednesday. So, I see that all the others are putting their ingredients in everyone else's pie instead of their own. Yes, Julie, I've seen that as well. A lot of people are trying to stick their ingredients in other people's pies when it's not their pie to put their ingredients in. It's like kids, in it. It's like, stop sticking that in my pie. You've got your own mixing bowl there. Mix your own shit up in your own bowl. Thanks. I don't want that. I don't like it. It doesn't taste nice to me. It might taste nice to you. It doesn't taste nice to me. I want to play rhubarb pie. Ooh, rhubarb, yeah. Just cruising along, being mellow. Oh, that's good. I thought it was Friday, but it's Wednesday. Oh, you thought it was Friday. That's even worse. Well, not worse. Some Friday's an okay day. Well, today is a day of communication. I think it's today, Wednesday. Isn't it Wednesday, Mercury communication? So I'm communicating. Wednesday here, my back got better, kind of hurt. Oh no, Coyote, what have you been doing? I have fish and chips for tea. Keeping warm. Yeah, exactly, Maggie. I've been keeping warm, cozy. Watched a new thing that came out on Netflix. Actually binge watched it and was like, oh yeah, it's called Fate, Fairy Elemental Magic. That was good. Just enjoyed that. You know, and just got to go and chill out and just mong to something. Being creative, got loads of new ideas and projects. To the Patreon account as well. I know there's only a couple of people over there at the minute. I think there's only 2. But like I said, yeah, I've got to do, where is it? I've got to try and set the video up. I was trying to think out what I wanted to put first. And first I'm going to do an introduction of what that is over there. And then the only thing is, I've got to get the mask thing that I showed a few weeks ago. I've got to get that finished, but then I've got to realise I've got to buy another one, because if I'm showing you how to do it, I've got to have 2, like one before and one after. So I'm just hoping the shop is open. Mind you, I guess I can get one online, but I've got to get that sorted out and decorated before. Anyway, people will know you're over on Patreon what that will be when I put that up. But yes, I've got to get that up. I still don't know how that works properly over there, but I will have a look. But yes, yeah, elementals, exactly. I love elementals too. So little elemental. I think it was a while back. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, when I was in there, when I was filming of a forest near me, and we got the little green orb come out the tree. It was so beautiful. I was like, oh, yeah. And like I said, my sister makes little. I'll show you the fairy that my sister makes. She's really crafty as well. She made this fairy. She did sell some ages ago. This was a few years ago, and they're absolutely beautiful. She handcrafted these little fairies. Aren't they beautiful? And I have shown this before, but she made one for me because my other nickname is Nini. So she put Nini the fairy. She that makes me happy. See, this is from my sister that I'm very close to. She that makes me happy. Believe in the fairies that make your dreams come true. Believe in the wonder, the stars and the moon. Believe in the magic from the fairies above. They dance on flowers and sing songs of love. And if you just believe and always stay true, the fairies will be there to watch over you. I think she should start making some more because they're so cute. But she actually made the whole thing, obviously, apart from the jar. But can you see? And it's got pink hair. I was like, oh my God, it's me, because she knows I like pink. But yeah, like I said, I've got so many cool creative ideas coming, and that'll be over on my Instagram for spring, summer. But yes, yeah, it's cute, isn't it? It's cute. Love the fairies. Love the fairies. So I'm quite hyper today, as you can tell, because I'm back on here, and I've just had lots of ideas and different things, and I just wanted to make sure that everyone in chat is feeling okay and you're not getting too lost in the world out there, even though we are part of it, but we don't have to get enthralled in it. Just to make sure, I was wondering how everybody was, and I was just like, I hope everybody's okay. Yeah, it does, doesn't it, Jar? Oh, yeah. So, just trying to think if there's anything before I go. I can't remember. So yeah, like I said, basically this week I've been chilling out, looking at a few things. I've been reading a few books of stuff that I want to bring into my life, and like I said, we're always studying and we're always practicing. There's new practices that I want to bring in. Like I said, if anyone's looking for a new practice and you've been feeling a bit out of sorts, gratitude is the best attitude. Of gratitude is one of the best practices you can do. You can do it in the morning or in the evening, whatever suits you. And these will be going up soon. Oh yeah, I'll just show you some pictures. I think I had a couple of pictures this week. I'm not sure. I got a couple that was doing today. So I've had. Oh, by the way, the picture of the I don't specifically mean this picture, and I will be finishing the elephant picture off for Susie Q. But this size, I know they're not massive, but they're a good size to send. I will be doing commission if anyone's interested in a commission painting. Just put it out there. Got to advertise yourself, no one else will. So in my doodling book, of the many doodling books I've got, I think the last one I did, that was a bit of a weird one. That went a bit pear-shaped, that was weird. But I think the last one I had was, it wasn't the last one I had, we had the Lightbringer, which I love this one. I think I drew that when I was at my fellas. The Lightbringer, you all bring the light, and you bring the light when you enjoy, not fear. There was this one, it was just like higgledy-piggledy pictures, and then we had as well like a butterfly, because we're all going through a transformation, and that's why a lot of people are going through a lot of confusion, but it's still beautiful. I don't even know what's going on out there. I know, you don't look at it, that's not part of my, though we're in it, but we know, it's a big show going on at the minute. We're all pretty calm about that. And then there was this one. I've got this one going on. A little girl's face up here. And this one, I think I just wrote on it, was, because this is basically what you're here to do. It's true. You're here to master yourself, emotions and levels of consciousness, unlocking your blocked energy systems. And then I think this was last night. It was just like, I did two. I did this one of the moon and this lady, just as if she's looking on Earth like, come on, people, get your shit together. But she's calm. And then what I haven't finished is heart energy withstands dark energy. That's what came out. Heart energy withstands dark energy. I see a lot of dark energy going on at the minute out there and within a lot of people. Entity attachment, archonic, it isn't nice, but guess that's what happens because there's a lot of light coming to the world, I don't like it. So heart energy withstands dark energy, and I'll show you that picture when I've finished it. Star children, yeah, exactly. In the world, but not of the world. Suzuki, if you haven't you probably a copy of haha, that's what I need again and again, unlocking my blocks. Exactly, that's what we're all here to do. You know, if you don't, you can't have new, fresh energy coming, can you? So, high energy dissolves the dark. Yes, it does. High energy does dissolve the dark. This is why everyone's always saying keeping a higher frequency. It is a form of protection as well, even though you can still put all that out. It will build up your aura, because people who go in fear constantly, hate fear, you know, when we did the spiraling up and down, all that sort of lower realm energy, lower chakras but out of balance, I just say will deplete your aura, and that's how entity attachment gets in. Talked about that before. So, you know, no, dark can't exist in the light. And that's why if any of you out there are having any issues with that happening, it's probably because you're shining your light. And it can be family members and everything. So be aware of that. You know, like I said, when you're moving and flowing with your divine self, and flowing and expanding, a lot of people don't want you to expand because they're quite stagnant and don't know how to move, and they're not sure, and they're in stagnant water. Like we said, stagnant water doesn't move. You're supposed to be expanding all the time. That's how you grow. We're here to grow. We're here to grow. We are here to grow. We are here to grow. So good to be back in the chat. I know, see, it's funny how you get them sort of entities that don't like people who have positive chats. Positive chats lift people, and positive chats give energy out. So if I'm being positive and you're all being positive in chat, and you're all exchanging and giving and exchanging, that's an energy exchange, and it lifts everybody up, and it can give you quite a buzz for the rest of the day. So that's why we're here doing what we do, and that's why when you're nice to somebody and somebody's nice to somebody else, when you have the domino effect, it affects someone in their day, and then they go and be nice to a person. This is why in this world they've wanted to sensitize everything, they've wanted to bring the energy down. That's why the news does what it does, like we all know, puts people in fear and confusion. So nobody wants to be nice to each other, nobody wants to. So that's how it goes. But we're not here to do that. We're here to spread our light. It doesn't mean you're going to get on with everybody and, you know, all sorts of stuff. That doesn't matter. That's just hearsay nonsense. You just find who you resonate with, where you resonate with, at the time you resonate, and that's fine, you know. The world's big enough for a lot of us, and that is what's going on. There's different groups of animals that are in their own thing. There's different, do you know what I mean? So you get that everywhere. You get it at school, you get it everywhere. It doesn't mean any other person's right or wrong. It just means you can resonate with who you resonate with. And to me, I just believe it's the frequency of your, say, blueprint or whatever people want to say, and you just match up with the same sort of print that you resonate with, and that's fine. You know, when I don't resonate with someone else's blueprint, that's fine, because I don't need to be a part of it, because I'm not part of that blueprint. I would rather be in a positive environment where energies are at their best, thank you, be it anywhere near negative where the wrong energies are. Yeah, exactly. It's all basically about growth and what environment you've got yourself in. Your environment is everything. If you've got people around you that are negative, be it family, friends, whatever, it will affect your environment, as in you, that environment out there as well. So that's why you have to be very careful of who you know, even if it is family members or friends, you can be somewhere and just excuse yourself, just sort of say, oh, I just need to go and recharge myself, you know, because that's just how it is sometimes. Not everybody holds the same energy, and it can, you know, so that's fine. But basically, it's a lot to do with the environment you're in, and a lot of some people out there, you know, it's the environment you're in. You've got to be very wary of who's actually around you in your physical realms, you know, and all that sort of stuff, because that does affect you. Other people's energy physically can affect you. Yeah. No, I don't, just now and again, which is very rarely. Yeah. And tonight, if I am on tonight, I'll probably let the Nana out. Nana. Yes. Yes. Because you're bonkers. Yeah. Sitting on my head and my arm and everything now. Yeah, not surprised you resonate with your dogs and animals because, you know, sometimes they're better than people, aren't they? Because people get too caught up in the emotions and stuff going on. But yeah, so thank you all for coming in. I just wanted to show you that, yes, I am back. It wasn't anything, well, can't really say it was anything weird. Obviously, they're trying to censor on that sort of chat, that movement, as we all know. But like I said, anonymous is nothing to do with the number 17, nothing to do with it. People think it is because they call it, you know, none, but it's not. That's what people have got to learn, but that's not for me to really go on about because people need to learn themselves. Have a marvellous day. I know you will. Yes, I will, because I've got all these creative flowing ideas. I was just trying to test something out, but I'm not going to show you yet. But yeah, I'm just... Let me just do a card from the angels. Lois, you'll know what I mean when I say angel. Oh. Who was on the other day when I did the angels with the... Do you remember the cat card thing? And I was like, oh my god, that was hilarious. It actually came out. Yeah, well, if I'm on tonight, might be tonight or tomorrow, I'll get Nana on if she's good. Thanks for calling out to us. I don't mind, you know. I know what's going on with people's how people are feeling, so I'm just glad I'm back on and I can just check in chat and seeing that you all seem quite calm, so that's good. Right, we've got deservingness. Oh, Angelica and Divine Messages. Thank you, lovely to see you, hear you. Yesterday I went for a nap in my pink room. Ooh, and there were rainbows on the wall. Oh, that sounds nice. So, this card says, you are a beloved child of God. Yes, you are. Like everyone else. And you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon the divine life purpose. This is what I've said and talked about all the time. What's your life purpose? You're not getting involved in other people's businesses. You're supposed to be concentrating on your own. What is your life purpose of the thing that you want to bring in or do, project, whatever it is why you're doing it. Not because it's bringing you certain whatever's success. Yes, but why? Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. You're all amazing. You're all loved by God. You know, you are loved, and it's a beautiful thing. And you are deserving of everything. Everybody is. And it doesn't matter yet if you don't know what your divine life's purpose is. You will find it the more you come away from outside negativities and things. You know, you will. It'll be something that calls you. It is a calling. Oh, thank you. Is it Daily? And that's a beautiful thing to say. And I'm glad to be back with the circle of peeps in my chat. The people who are old, meaning been with me a long time. New people who sit in the background. People who don't comment a lot, but do now and again. I mean, you lot as well. You don't have to be commenting to get the love. I'm sure you can see what's going on in chat. And anyone who you know, the people who don't resonate with this but still watch, that's fine as well. But yeah, I think you all get a lot of healing from each other as well, which I think is beautiful, because it is that you're doing your light work when you are helping each other in chat. So that's a good thing. Some people don't like people being positive, but I'd rather be positive than not be positive, because it's your mindset. Happiness is not a destination. It is a way of being. It is a way of being every day. You can come from it, you know, come away from fear every day. It's not a destination. It's not a rush, you know. It's just a mindset. And all you've got to remember is remember that every day. And if you remember that every day, you'll come away from certain fears. You can snap out of things a little bit quicker. Like I said, it's not because we don't snap, or we don't get triggered, or we don't get upset, or we don't get a bit angry, like I said, kids or your partner or sometimes, but just remember to pull that back when you do and think, oh my God, what was I doing that for? So what's happened today to put me in that? And just remember to pull it back in. The more you do that, the more you will calm down within yourself, because you'll start realising and deprogramming them patterns that first get you fired up to do that. I know that because I've been through a journey of my own from the beginning of YouTube, where I used to get more angry about things and used to think I was right about certain things, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. And I know that people have been watching for a long time. I've seen a bit of a change, and I will change. Thank you, Lord. I will change as this cycle goes on. I'm quite interested to see what happens within myself, because I'm not in fear of change. And when people say you change, my essence hasn't changed. Yes, I will change and grow because I want to change and expand. I don't want to be the person I was when I was 16, 21, feel like that. But no, because I was less knowing of stuff then, certain stuff. So I want to experience lots of beautiful things, and like I've said, lots of beautiful people in the future. Looking forward to the future, not thinking linear, because two people get mixed up on, oh God, when is it, this, that, and the other. But I know, there's beautiful things coming, and it's going to be quite magical in the sense of the way humanity's going. No matter, though, there's still going to be bumps and lumps and work that we all need to do on ourselves. I'm not at the top of my game. No one ever will be, because it's just when you think you're there, then you've got to learn a load of new stuff again. So we're all in the same boat together. We are all sailing on the divine waters together. Like I said, if we're on the ship, some may be doing the oars, some are driving, some are doing the what they call the sails, but we're all getting there together because we're all working together. But you might have different sections on that boat that are in the, but basically it all works together, and it's sailing us all, this is just coming in, sailing us all in the right direction of where we want to be, and we will find the Garden of Eden's just coming again. Where's the picture? The Garden of Eden, to me personally, and this was a little drawing and it's not painted up yet, it's a head with loads of flowers in a garden, because what the Garden of Eden to me is, you could call it your heart, but I'll just put this out there for you just to say, this is just me personally, oh, she's got roses on her head, is to feed your garden is your mindset. So Eden to me is when you get your mindset in check and you feed your garden, your mindset, your thoughts and stuff, and what you see and feed yourself, especially up here, is what will grow and develop. If you get what I'm saying. So Eden to me is here, but it's also here. Coherence, heart and brain coherence is what you're feeding yourself in your realms of consciousness is very relevant to now. What you're feeding yourself. Oh my God, I have twitching in my toes. Haha, feels cool. Oh, by the way, just before I go, let's get it out. Where is it? Just remind me. The bird's going mad. Where is it? Oh, I've got my pestle and mortar down there, the big one. Right, I'm looking for. Where? Oh, it's there. Do you want a bit of heart chakra before I go? Should we do it? Should we do it? I think we should. Are you ready? Remember 3. I'm going to do 3. Deep breathing through your nose, maybe to the count of 3, and then breathe out through your mouth. I'm going to do 3. As many times as you want. From your tummy as well. Breathe it in. Did you like that, Nana? So I thought I'd give you a bit of that. Right, I'm going now because my tea's gone cold. But like I said, if I'm on tonight, it'll be at the usual time. If I'm not, it'll be probably tomorrow. I think it might be. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think it might be tonight. But we'll see. But anyway, I'm back, and I will see you soon. So thanks everybody for coming in. I get the frustration gremlin jumping on me at times. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, like I said, thanks all for coming in. I just want to show a lot of gratitude to you all that have come in and are listening, and that do listen, you know, when I do my long chats. But that's just me. That's what I do. I'm not I'm a chatterbox. And it gives a lot of time for people to come in. Do you know what I mean? From all over, when I'm still on and stuff. So yeah, you have a lovely day as well. Thanks all the moderators for what you do as well. Like I said, check the live chat out for my Insta if you're interested in anything over there or anything, you know, what going have a nosy at. And I love to you all. Thanks to you, Janine. Thank you, Anne Marie, and everyone is absolutely brilliant chat. And you're just showing what sort of people you are, all shining your light there. So see you all soon, and yeah, better go and put the heating on. It's cold. Bye.